everyone. I'm Rebecca, and I'm in love with humanity. Oh, I can feel the emotions rising in me as I'm thinking about what it is that I'm about to express out in this video. So today is Saturday, March 30th, 2024. It's the day before Easter, and the day after Good Friday. And I was thinking earlier about Good Friday, and God saw that it is good, even though humanity didn't understand. God saw that it is good. So, I wanted to share what Easter means to me, what I choose to pull from it when I think about Jesus. Because I think Good Friday is probably the most impactful than anything else. Because again, like what came through earlier is that God saw that it is good, even though humanity didn't understand. And so, when I think about Good Friday, I guess that's probably what I want to talk about more than Easter. Because Easter, I guess, it represents a whole, and not a part. It represents a whole. And when I think about that, it's not just, it includes so much. That's why there's like Palm Sunday. It includes so much. It's not just one day. It includes a series of events. It is a whole circumstance. So, before I go forward, I want to go back real quick to a time in my life. This was after the 2016 election when Trump became president. And I lost a lot of friends around that time because I was able to see things that I couldn't explain. But I could feel and understand what the feelings meant. I couldn't explain it. So I lost a lot of friends because they couldn't understand. Right? Like it was one of those, God saw that it is good, but humanity just couldn't understand. Friday's disappointment is Sunday's empty tomb. So, shortly after that, that's when the Black Lives Matter started. And I believe that because I believe that all lives matter. No life more than another. No life less than another. All lives matter. And I know that there were a lot of people that were getting a lot of whiplash from that. Because people felt like they were trying to take away a movement that honestly wasn't even created by them. It was created by white people. Go figure. So people were upset, and I understand that. I understand how and why. But that doesn't change how I feel inside. And that's where people continue to be upset with me. Because I realized that the only thing that matters is love. And I remember posting something about this. It must have been in 2017. And I posted something about this, that love is what matters. And I remember friends that I had that told me that I disappointed them because I said love is what matters. Now here's the irony of it. Later in my life, as I started to really experience more and want to experience more and learn about other people that have really been in this same energy that I am in. I'm pretty sure, it's crazy to me that these friends, they're highly educated, book smart, and even still don't get it. Because how can you know so much about a movement leader like Martin Luther King Jr. and then scoff me for saying love is what matters? When I came across his I Have a Dream speech 2 years ago and actually read it, I have a vision that I've been shown so many times. For a while I thought I was crazy. Like, how could I keep seeing this as a potential when clearly nobody cares? Even when I talk about it, nobody cares. I have a vision, and it includes all. And so when I looked at the I Have a Dream speech, something that really hit me in a way that I just didn't understand, how nobody is pulling on this. You can't stamp out dark with darkness. Only light can do that. You can't stamp out hate with hate. Only love can do that. And so that's where, again, how did I lose friends for saying that love is what matters 50 years later? Because they don't get it. They don't understand the history that they think that they've memorized. They don't get it. So I lost friends, which is fine. I didn't need that kind of energy holding me down anyways. But it was then, in that moment, I said, if love doesn't matter, then I have no reason to be here. And I didn't really realize the gravity of that statement until the next few years continued to unfold. And I realized how true it is. That I'm literally here for love. And I kept looking for it and couldn't find it, and it took me so long to realize that I am one of the ones that's supposed to show what love is. What true unconditional love is. And this all imploded on me one day in 2022. August, September, October, somewhere around in that time. I couldn't pinpoint it for you because it was a happening, not a point in time. It was a happening in time. And I remember sitting on my screen porch and thinking about Jesus and like what he did, and who he was, why he came here, his purpose, and fulfilling that purpose. And I really sat there and I thought about it. The love that he had for humanity, even though they didn't understand. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And I had been working with that one for a little while, but it was when I was working with that all of a sudden I realized that even as they were killing them, he loved them. Even as they were doing what they thought was taking his life, he loved them. And that love is what God is. And I realized that if he could do that, that I can do all that too. And I'm not afraid to die. And I know I'm not going to be put on a cross like that. So I think the thing that I'm afraid of the most is not being heard. But if I don't ever speak out, then that my fear is already taking over. Because how could I be heard if I don't ever speak? So Easter as a holiday, a holy day celebration, for me, I think about Good Friday more than anything else. the way he is. To love humanity until that last breath, even though they were the ones that took it. And it was in that moment that I realized that, yeah, if love doesn't matter, I literally, really, truly don't have a reason to be here. I don't. Because I came to do a lot like what Jesus came to do, with the exception of one thing. And I was talking to my son about this earlier. There's a part in the Bible, and I can't tell you which, I'm sure somebody could. And I'm pretty sure it's the Eastern Standard Version or the NIV that titles it this way. But it says division, not peace. And then Jesus goes on to say that I did not come to bring peace, but division. And that is where I say that time is over. That time is over. It is time for us to bring peace and not division. It's had its purpose, but it's done. And now it is time for something new, like peace. And I find peace in understanding that love is what brought him back. That love was the power that overcame the grave, because that love is what God is. And that's what I want to be too. I want to be that love that is God. And so every day I work on releasing stories, judgments that I've allowed to become my own, and they're not. So that I too can walk in love in every moment. Just be love, like Jesus. And know that in holding that love as your own, all things are made new, even if humanity cannot understand. So that's what Easter is for me. It's just embodying that love for all, no matter what or where they are at, what they are doing, what they think they are. Embodying that unconditional love, that even if they are stabbing you in the heart, that love shall not cease, and it doesn't go away. And that love truly is the only thing that is going to change the world. It's the only thing. Because without love and compassion, we're still only going to be for ourselves, and that leaves us in the eye for an eye state. All right, everybody. Happy Easter. I love you all. And I look forward to sharing more and more with you as the days, months, and years unfold. Take care, and happy Easter.